Right, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to level 5. And today we are going to be going from Basingstoke to Hook. And yeah, this should be quite an interesting one. Today it's going to take us about 3 hours or so to get to, and this is actually quite an important one because this is our quarter-way milestone. So there's 20, I've got 20 levels planned in total, and this is level 5. So yeah, this is the quarter-way milestone. I can't believe we're here already, honestly. It's, gone by really, really quick. But yes, Basingstoke to Hook should be interesting. Come join me. Our journey today takes us to Hook. We'll be starting by going down the exact same route that we did to Crabtree. However, once we are at Crabtree, we will be going a bit of a different way than usual. We'll be crossing over a main road and going up into a lovely little field area. We'll cross over into some woods before we get to the arches outside of Crabtree. We'll meet some special guests in another field before we continue down some pavement. We'll pass by the hatch and pass by Conkers Garden Centre before we get to a really nasty part of the walk. We'll have to walk down the side of a dual carriageway, just hoping we don't get turned into a pot of strawberry jam. We'll also pass by a random lake that's on the way as well for some reason that I still don't know why. And we'll do some generally very silly things before we find something resembling a pavement once again. We'll go down a country lane, pass a memorial, top it off with some more of that country lane goodness before we arrive into our destination of Hook. Now this journey is going to be a long one. It's going to take us 3 hours and 15 minutes to complete. So get yourself strapped in, because this is where the fun really begins. So yes, just like Festival Place, if you are thinking to yourself, this route is the exact same as Crabtree so far, then yes, you're correct, good sir. But I shall let you know when about the route deviates this one. It's also important to know that it's quite hot today, so important to stay hydrated. Plant update. The plant no longer exists. Very sad. Tunnel update. Well, it's definitely still a tunnel. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering why there hasn't been too much footage yet, then yeah, if you want a more detailed sort of look at this route that I have just taken to get down to this point here, then go check out episode 2, which is going from my house to Crabtree, which is sort of where we are right now. But yeah, I don't know, there's a moment where I'm sort of feeling quite proud of myself at the moment, because in about 5 minutes I'm going to have reached the point where, you know, I was really struggling last time. I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it, you know, Crabtree, I'm here or whatever. And like, I've gotten here this time and I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, I can keep going. So yeah, I don't know, I guess it's just showing, like, you know, I'm sort of building up my stamina or whatever, and yeah, I'm sort of, you know, able to go for longer and longer distances and longer times. So yeah, feeling quite proud of myself. But yes, if you want a more detailed look, go check out the Crabtree episode in the description or something, I don't know. So as we can see here, the Crabtree play area and Crabtree itself is just sort of over this way, but we aren't actually going here today. We are going down this way, the sort of alternate path this way. So yeah, should be interesting. Interesting little thing I've come across in this field here. Come across these little water troughs, and they've got water in them, but it's not exactly the cleanest of waters, unfortunately. But yeah, no, this is actually surprisingly not going too bad so far. We've got London roads over there, which I don't really want to be walking on, which is why I'm in this really actually quite nice field over here. But yeah, hopefully things don't go tits up soon, and we don't want a repeat of Chinham. Oh no, not Chinham. Oh. Look at this. Back where we were, end of Crabtree, back by the arches over there. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Guys, holy shit, look what I found. There's horses! There's horses over there! Look, and there they are over there as well. Can't believe it. And they're beautiful, look at them. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. Here we go, I've got a special guest on here today. Hello, say hi. Isn't he beautiful? Look at him. Isn't he beautiful? Hey boy. Honestly, all of them are beautiful. There's a little foal there sleeping as well. Absolutely beautiful. I used to do horse riding actually once upon a time, but the riding school that we had sort of close to our house, it shut down. Unfortunately, it was really sad because I was really enjoying it, but yeah, no, just beautiful animals. I really do love them so much. Hey, look at my jacket. Beautiful. just over an hour and 20 left, and since I've not had any lunch yet, I've decided to take a break, rest my feet in this little bus stop area we've got here. So I'm going to put my feet up for a bit, I'm going to eat my lunch, I'm going to have a drink, and then we shall continue on our journey. Right, there we go. Lunch is now consumed. So the next stop is, I can see Conkers Garden Centre around sort of up there. So, and my water bottle is completely empty at the moment. So the plan is, because I've got some Robinson squeezy squash with me, to go up to Conkers Garden Centre over there, see if they can fill up my water bottle, and then do the rest of the hour and 20 journey that we've got. So yeah, happy days. Well, just had a little stop off here at Conkers Garden Centre, and I went into the cafe, and there was a really lovely young lady there who ended up helping me and gave me a water refill, which was very, very helpful of her. I didn't get her name, unfortunately, but if you are watching this right now, thank you so very much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. You know, I was talking to ChatGPT about this walk before I did it. And Chat said, "Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry. You know, there's infrastructure and stuff." Well, does this look like infrastructure to you? Does any of this look like infrastructure? The fence, barbed wire fence, blocking off the field that would be actually, quite nice and safe to walk in right now. Yeah, I don't think this is infrastructure, is it? Well, I do apologise to whatever farmer this field belongs to, but I'm gonna have to enter it, I'm afraid, because Google's let me down here, and there's no pedestrian infrastructure, so we're gonna have to go down here for a bit. So sorry about this. Right, here we go. Got another fence. Once again, do apologise. Can I get through? No. Okay, we're gonna have to climb it. Right, here we go. Right, climbing over it. There we go. Okay. Goodness gracious. All right, I've now managed to get myself onto what some might call a pavement. So that's good, at least. I've got less of a chance of being run over by a car, at least. Thanks, Google! Right, thankfully, we are finally off of the actually getting killed part of our journey. So, yeah, we're on to, like an actually nice bit of smooth road. It's not overgrown, it's just nice. Morning of August 18th, 1940, at this spot, 6 sappers of the 48th Section 6th Bomb Disposal Co. Royal Engineers made the ultimate sacrifice for their country and the people of Hook, Hants. While excavating a UXB, it detonated, killing all 6. They gave their today for our tomorrow, lest we forget. In loving memory of Sapper Fred Gavitt, Sapper Arthur Hill, Sapper Ralph Moxon, Sapper Douglas Vince, Sapper Fred Warner, and Sapper Arthur White. May they rest in peace. This route's so weird sometimes, I mean, Google, like the routes that Google takes you down are so weird, because like one minute you're walking down, you know, a literal dual carriageway where you've got like cars coming at you every like 5 seconds, pretty much, you know, dodging like 1 million cars a minute or whatever. And then you come down a road like this, there's just nothing. There's just nothing. There's just no cars. There's no nothing. You can sort of hear the distant, you know, sounds of the dual carriageway or whatever, but apart from that, nothing. Just nothing. Just me, my bag, my trusty bottle, and of course my trusty stool. How can we forget my trusty old stool? I was going to say this earlier too, but I kind of forgot, so I'm going to say it now instead. This is the quarter-way point of this entire journey of me going from Basingstoke to Paultons. And sort of going forward, there are some things that I'm gonna change, some things that I'm gonna do a bit differently. None of this is to say any of this affects you at all. You know, the videos will still be practically identical, but the main thing is that I'm just gonna go about the way that I handle it a little bit differently. So I've got a couple of things that I want to get. So I want to get some new walking shoes, because like, look at these trainers, like they're not exactly in the best of ways. I'm gonna get some hiking sticks for balance and stability, stuff like that. I'm gonna get some perhaps a bigger water bottle, because the one that I've got at the moment, you know, like that's my second bottle now, and it's, you know, pretty much nearly all gone. And I'll also be getting a high-vis vest too. And like I spoke to my brother about this, and he said, "Isn't a high-vis vest a bit overkill?" But I don't think it is, personally, because, you know, when you go in places like that dual carriageway back up there, you know, like you can never be too careful with this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna be getting one, but I'm actually gonna be getting one that I'm gonna actually have like the logo of the series on. So it's gonna say the long walk from Basingstoke to Paultons on the back of it, and then it's going to have like my social media handles and stuff on it as well, which will be cool. But yeah, under an hour to go now. This one's been very interesting for sure, but I don't know, I suppose it's, you know, we're only 5 episodes into this thing, and it's maybe sort of reflect a lot, like, you know, this one especially has made me reflect a lot, because, you know, like, either it's a problem with Google Maps, or, you know, it's a thing of like, you know, we need to have more like pedestrian infrastructure and stuff, because, you know, it doesn't feel like there's nearly enough in some places. You know, it's pretty poor, to tell the truth. In some places, like, you know, there's no like routes that are going like, you know, exactly like right, you know, parallel to the dual carriageways or anything like that. You know, it's just like, you know, either take like a detour or whatever. You know, and I've looked on places like Komoot and OS Maps and Slowways and all that. And, you know, I think I was saying something ridiculous, like getting from here to Hook today would have taken 4 hours instead of 3. And it's like, I've got everything planned out so sort of meticulously, as I sort of explained back in episode 0. I've got everything sort of planned out so meticulously that it's like, I don't really want to, you know, go for, you know, a really long detour like that. Like the odd 15-20 minutes or so here and there is fine, but, you know, when it's like, you know, when it's literally, you know, hours extra for my journey, then it's just like, you know, I'm not gonna take that route, you know. But yeah, that's what I sort of found on this journey so far. I'm still kind of shocked that, you know, I'm a quarter of the way there already. You know, it's pretty shocking, to me, honestly, because it's gone by super fast. And yeah, and I hope for the few of you at the moment who are watching, thank you very much for still watching, and I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna keep going because of people like you, because of people who, you know, actually give your support and your time and stuff, which I really appreciate all of. And I promise I'm gonna give you an ending that's absolutely out of this world. You know, once we actually get to Paultons, I'm going to give you an absolutely out of this world ending. I promise you that. I've got something like really incredible in mind, and I'm so excited to show it to all of you. So yeah, please stay tuned, and yeah, lots and lots of love to all of you. The series isn't over yet; it's only just beginning. But I just want to say lots and lots of love to, you know, to each and every one of you, whether it's 10, 1, 100, 1,000, whatever it is watching right now. Thank you. I mean, it should go without saying, but my God, my feet are sore at the moment. My feet are incredibly sore. I mean, God, this is probably going to be a journey that's going to make my feet even sore. We've got about 15, 16 minutes, 17 minutes, I can't even remember at this point. I've been walking for ages and ages. We're going to hit the 3-hour milestone in a moment. I think I see something really special over there. Oh my goodness me. If that's what I think it is. Oh my goodness. Ladies, gentlemen, whoever is still watching this video, we have just crossed the 3-hour mark. I have officially been walking for 3 hours now. It has been a massive undertaking. I can see the sign up there. Come and have a look. Here we go, everybody, look at this. Look at this. The hook sign. We're officially in Hook, technically. We're not quite done just yet, but we're actually here. We've actually made it off this massive journey. My goodness me. My goodness. Here we go. According to Google, officially to Google, we have arrived in Hook. Here we go, quarter of the way from Basingstoke to Paultons. This is a really proud moment for me. This is a really proud moment. Wow, really proud. Really proud. Basingstoke to Hook, baby.
Alrighty then.